Hold up. I got a little something for y'all. I like to call this the tale of two 12s.
Oh,
Like that, right?
yeah, I
Yes,
do.
sir.
Yeah.
I do like it.
So, first 12, Tom Brady himself, seventh Super Bowl time champion, has officially retired. Thoughts?
We'll see, though. We'll
See.
I think
We got what? We got to give it the 45 days
give it
wait.
4 weeks when those kids start crying. He's like, all right, never mind. I'm coming back. Yeah, I don't want to deal with you.
His ex-wife is gonna be like, more alimony. He's like, fuck. All right, I gotta go back.
What you talking about, bro? He got the underwear deal going on. He's good. What you talking about?
Hey, he does have that commentating position, which will be interesting if he does take 100%.
Which is funny. He's making, I think, what the contract was, what 4 or 5 years,
Yeah,
more than his entire career, pretty much. So you gotta love it.
It's gonna be like, I could have thrown that better.
Judging everyone's
He was like, I could have handled that ball a lot better, okay?
Yeah.
But he won't. I bet you'll be quiet if they try to throw a pass to the quarterback. He's gonna be quiet that whole time, right there.
Yeah.
Like, that was a good catch.
No, man, it's interesting. I mean,
It is.
think of Tom Brady, obviously the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
No argument there. 7 Super Bowl rings.
No one comes close to it. Well,
9 appearances.
9 appearances because he did lose twice.
To Eli Manning.
Yeah. Hey, it's crazy. The only 2 times he lost, it's the same quarterback.
Same quarterback. Well, the Giants, they had a beast-ass
But they had a
defense those
beast-ass,
years,
yeah,
so
hell yeah,
100%.
so-
But no, I mean, 9 appearances, 7 Super Bowls,
Yep.
2-time MVP, or is it 3? I don't know how many MVPs he's actually won in his career.
For sure, I want to say 2. But,
I do for sure for 2.
we'll have to go back on that one.
Dude.
Oh yeah.
I don't think 7 Super Bowls will ever be touched. I just don't believe it's anybody's
Yeah.
reach. I mean, you could probably make the argument for Ezra Mahomes, but we're not talking about that right now. Hell of a career, dude. Definitely, go off, enjoy that retirement. You're 40, what? 44, 43?
45.
You should have retired the last season after the Bucks win, dude. After that Bucks fresh win, you should just called it quits. You have nothing to prove. You're in your own league. No one's probably ever gonna catch up to you. Hell of a damn player, man.
Oh yeah.
Greatest of all time, 100%.
Grew up hating him, but I appreciate what he played.
I'm a Green Bay fan. You're an Arizona Cardinals fan, but I mean, I appreciate greatness. And Tom Brady, greatest of all time. 100%.
Definitely. I mean, he has the most rings in any team, even.
Yeah.
For the most part, yeah.
He has more rings than any other team.
What is
The
it?
Patriots
What
are
is-
at 6.
For the
Yeah.
most part, yeah.
He has more rings than any other team,
What
dude.
is
The
it?
Patriots are at
What is-
6. The Steelers are at 6.
6. Tom Brady's at 7.
Yeah.
Because I don't even know who. I just know 6 and 6.
I think the Cowboys is 5. Packers is 4. Yeah, dude. He has more Super Bowls than more franchises. Yeah. 100%. And the fact that he won 2 different Super Bowls with 2 teams, dude. I mean, that's. I mean, I'm not saying it's never been done before, but as a quarterback, that's still a hell of an accomplishment too, dude. Especially the fact that you went over from being the Patriots, and they were a good team. Let's not forget that they were still a good team, and they could have made another title run. But I mean, whatever happened in New England, decided to go to the Bucks and still won the Super Bowl with the Bucks. Even though the Bucks, I think, had a perfect position for him because they had a hell of an defense that year already built for him. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he was just a missing piece.
Yeah, it was just a missing piece, dude.
And hey, it worked out.
100%.
Do you think if he would have left earlier in his career, he would have been able to get as many championships as he has now?
No, dude, I got to give credit to the Patriots organization, bro. Him and Bill Belichick were like
this, son.
Yeah, like that.
And they accomplished a lot.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, don't take away what he did with the Bucks. Tom Brady did with the Bucks, but yeah, dude, Bill Belichick and Tom Brady, dude, it's like yin and yang, bro.
But they made it work.
And they made it work, 100%. Yeah, they made it 100% work.
But now, enough of Tom. There's another number 12 I want to talk about. The man who's out in Green Bay, or right now he's out.
That's a bad man.
Bad man somewhere out in the forest or woods or something in the dark. On an 8-day trip. I think he's on day number 12 or something. I don't know. but Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers is either contemplating retiring, or there's a lot going on in the rumor mill as well.
Contemplating retirement, man. He did say he was going to go on a trip, and he said once he comes back, he's going to have his decision. Yep. I mean, don't get me wrong, dude. I mean, the whole reason I got into the NFL and football itself is because of Aaron Rodgers. I love Aaron Rodgers. To me, he's my favorite quarterback of all time. 100%. I don't think I've anybody. Me personally, the most talented quarterback I've ever seen. You can make a case for Patrick Mahomes, bro. It doesn't matter. Aaron Rodgers is like, everything in my eyes because that's what I grew up watching my whole and since that Super Bowl run is when I started watching NFL. So, Yeah, it's gonna be sad, dude. If Aaron Rodgers decides to retire, I said it myself a long time ago. The day Aaron Rodgers retires, I'll shed a tear. I definitely do think we could have won more championships around him if the Green Bay Packers as an organization built better around him, 100%.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I mean that's a video for another day because I feel like the Packers organization didn't really do as much for him as they could have, right? Because I think, at least personally, Aaron Rodgers should have 2 rings. But again, it's another topic for another day. Um, I mean, if he decides not to retire, I do want to see. I've said this a long time ago. I would love to see Aaron Rodgers traded to another team and him actually winning with another team because it would prove the point that it wasn't Aaron Rodgers, it's the organizations. That it's the organization as far as Green Bay goes that they didn't build greatly around him. You know what I mean? But I know the biggest rumor right now in the trade is the Raiders. And I would love to see Aaron Rodgers go to the Raiders. I know I have my good friend over there in Las Vegas who told me this actually years ago or a year ago that the Raiders should just do a straight trade for Aaron Rodgers, and I agree with that 100%, dude. I like what the Raiders have to offer. The Raiders have a great offensive pieces. Their defense have good pieces. 100%, dude. It's a hell of a city. Las Vegas, one of the biggest cities to do it at.
And you can find shrooms everywhere.
100%. Yeah, you could. Hey, what happens in Las Vegas stays in Las Vegas. So I would definitely. I think that's a perfect fit. I think they can work out a trade. I mean, I know Derek Carr was just released, but I still think the Raiders can make a trade. And if they make that trade package with Green Bay, I would love to see Aaron Rodgers on the Raiders. Hell, I love to see him on any team and actually win it. They're just kind of put into the organizations like you suck it, suck it, Green Bay.
But what if because the Arizona Cardinals are in that non-rebuild rebuild?
The Cardinals have too much faith in Kyler Murray right now. Why? I don't know. I mean, whatever.
But I mean,
whatever, dog. We're gonna get into it right now.
So if he goes there, would you finally be a Cardinals fan?
Look, but I'm a Green Bay fan, but because I live in Phoenix, my secondary team would have to be the Cardinals. And so if Aaron Rodgers would hypothetically go to the Cardinals, then yeah, definitely would be a Cardinals fan. I might even buy that jersey.
Yeah, you'd be able to go and watch the game, watch him play.
Yeah.
You're a lot closer.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, man? What do you think about Aaron Rodgers possibly retiring? Do you think a trade's better suits him, or do you think retirement's just call it, put the hat up?
I think it's better if he retires, unless he's okay being like a second pick quarterback.
Like a what? Second, like coming off the bench quarterback? Yeah. I don't know about that, man. Here's the thing that Rodgers didn't have the greatest season last season. Didn't have the greatest season last season. But the thing that people tend to forget is he lost his number one option, which is Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
Number one option by force had to be Allen Lazard. Mm-hmm. Unless you're a Green Bay Packers fan and watch those games like I did, Allen Lazard dropped a lot of different balls, man. A lot of balls. He doesn't have the greatest of hands and messed up a lot of routes. Yeah. So you have a third option wide receiver playing as your first option wide receiver, and you have rookie receivers playing as your second and third option. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on. I'm not saying that, I love Aaron Rodgers, and I think Aaron Rodgers can make anybody look good. And he did. A lot of the thing about those games is that Rodgers was throwing the ball perfectly in these players' hands. Yep. These players either didn't catch it, or they messed up the route, or they didn't know what the hell they were doing half of the time, and they just missed the ball. Yeah. But, I mean, that's a conversation for another day, man.
Okay. Interesting. But do you think he would be a good, backup quarterback for a different team?
Rodgers not riding no bench.
Not a backup quarterback.
He's not.
Even at this point of his career, he's not a backup quarterback.
He's a starting quarterback.
But put him on. If he doesn't want to retire, and he wants to do that instead, would you be okay with him doing that?
I don't think he would be okay with himself doing that.
Yeah, bro.
Because he still has a lot in him.
It doesn't matter how much shrooms he smokes. He's not gonna be okay with that, bro.
It's either he retires or he goes to another team, or he stays with Green Bay as the first string quarterback, 100%, no matter what. But I mean, by all means, we'll see what happens. I know he has to make his decision when he comes back. Yeah. If he retires, I'm happy for him. I'll shed a tear. My favorite player of all time. And I would be definitely sad if he decides to go to another team. I'm all for it, dude. I want to see you win another Super Bowl somewhere else. 100%. I'll be happy for you. But I mean, by all means, we'll know. We'll see what happens. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section down below, though. What do you guys think about both 12s retiring at this? Well, possibly one of them retiring, the other one officially retiring. Do you think Tom Brady has more in him?
We gotta wait 45 days for Tom.
What do you think Rodgers is gonna do? Do you think he's gonna be traded to another team, or do you think he's actually officially retiring, or is he gonna stay with Green Bay? Let us know down there below. More importantly, you guys know, like the video, hit that subscribe button down below, and hit that notification button as well.
Yo,
But
bro,
until
hit
next
the
time,
comments too, bro.
yeah,
Hit the
100%.
comments. Hit them too, bro.
Yeah.
We are out. Peace.
Bye.
Out.